Welcome to the final rounds of the high school competition of the 2024 Department of Energy National Science Bowl. Let's welcome our two teams to the stage. The winners of the LADWP High School Science Bowl, coming into this morning with just one loss in double elimination, representing North Hollywood, California, and Team B for this final, North Hollywood Senior High School. Daniel, Connor, Bohang, Phoebe, and Suzuko, please take your seats. North Hollywood are coached by Altair Main and Len Solaf. Coaches, please stand to be recognized. Thank you for guiding this team. And next, the winners of the Northeast Regional Science Bowl and our returning champions with no losses in double elimination, representing Lexington, Massachusetts, and our Team A for this final, please welcome Lexington High School, Damon, Shreyas, Anukaba, Evan, and David. Lexington are coached by Nicholas Gould. Coach Gould, please stand to be recognized. Thank you for guiding the team. All right, you've already met our team of officials. In this round, I'll be reading the toss-up questions and the non-visual bonus questions. Anna will be recognizing you when you buzz in on a toss-up question and reading the visual bonus questions. And Phelan and Dean will be our question judges. Now on to the competitors for this round. We're going to ask the students to introduce themselves and test the buzzers at the same time. Starting on my left with A3 and proceeding across the stage, please buzz in. Please wait to be recognized by Anna. Then tell us your name, your grade, and your favorite scientist, please.
A3.
I'm David. I'm a senior. Wait, is it scientist or science?
Scientist.
Scientist. I'll say Wegner. Alfred.
Thank you.
A2.
I'm Shreyas. I'm a junior, and I like Copernicus.
Thank you.
A captain.
I'm Evan. I'm a sophomore, and my favorite scientist is Fritz Haber.
Thank you.
A1.
I'm Damon. I'm a junior, and my favorite scientist is Nicholas Gould.
B1.
I'm Daniel. I'm a senior, and my favorite scientist is Dr. Tyrone Hayes.
B captain.
I'm Bohang. I'm a senior, and my favorite scientist is Emmy Noether.
B2.
I'm Suzuko. I'm a sophomore, and my favorite scientist is Jennifer Doudna.
B3.
I'm Connor. I'm a sophomore, and my favorite scientist is David Klein.
Wonderful. Thank you all very much. So this is the high school double elimination round number 10. North Hollywood is coming in with one loss double elimination. Lexington has no losses yet. Therefore, if Lexington wins this round, they will be our Department of Energy 2024 National Science Bowl high school champions. If North Hollywood wins this round, we will proceed to one more round, round 11, to decide the champions. As with the middle school competition, each round will consist of two 12-minute halves. For non-visual bonus questions, you'll have 20 seconds to answer. For visual bonus, you'll have 30 seconds to answer. Both teams will be able to see the images on the screens, and the audience will also be able to see them on the televisions to the left and the right of the stage. Audience, let's give both teams a big round of applause. And with that, I think we're ready to get started. Lexington, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
North Hollywood, ready to go?
Yes.
Best of luck to both teams. All right. So this is high school double elimination round number 10. We're going to start with a toss-up question in chemistry, and it is multiple choice. Which group of Bravais lattice unit cells are characterized by sides of different lengths and one non-right angle? W, tetragonal. X, orthorhombic. Y, monoclinic. Z, triclinic.
B2.
X.
So it's not correct.
A1.
Monoclinic.
Is correct. Your bonus question in chemistry will be visual.
Question 1, short answer. Depicted in the image is a spectrum obtained from a certain type of spectroscopy that observes the vibrational modes of the molecule of interest. Answer the following two questions regarding the image. 1, what is the name of the type of spectroscopy that produced the spectrum? 2, what single bond is responsible for producing the pink labeled A?
What rotational? Okay.
What type of single bond?
What's a good single bond?
What type of single bond?
CO. I agree.
Okay.
Any counter arguments?
1 is infrared, and 2 is CO.
That is not correct. 1 was infrared, but 2 was the carbon-hydrogen bond, or CH.
Toss-up question number 2 is in biology and is short answer. A common DNA binding domain found in proteins involves 2 helices that interrupt.
A1.
Helix turn helix.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for Team B. Toss-up biology, short answer. A common DNA binding domain found in proteins involves 2 helices that act as a zipper due to having what hydrophobic amino acid at every 7th residue?
B2.
Leucine.
Leucine is correct. And your biology bonus question will be visual.
Question 2, short answer. Shown on the left is a wild-type Arabidopsis thaliana flower, which follows the ABC model of floral development. For each of the mutated flowers, 1, 2, and 3, identify which ABC gene or genes have been knocked out to produce that phenotype.
Tell what's missing in number 2. What is that? Honestly, maybe go C, A, B.
It can be several, right?
It can be several.
Probably. Go with it.
5 seconds.
1C, 2A, 3B.
That is not correct. 1C, 2 was B and C, and 3 was B.
Oh, it can be multiple.
Toss-up question number 3 is in physics and it is short answer. What is a term for the effect in which a liquid close to a surface much hotter than its boiling point will form an insulating layer of vapor? Interrupt.
B2.
Light and frost effect.
That is correct. Your physics bonus question is multiple choice. Which of the following pairs of phenomena would not be related by the fluctuation dissipation theorem? W, resistance and Johnson noise. X, thermal expansion and chemical bonding. Y, drag and Brownian motion. Z, light absorption and thermal radiation.
Wait, sorry, what was the last one?
It's something thermal radiation.
Light absorption. I doubt that it's C. Wait, let me check. Wait, what was X?
5 seconds.
Z.
No, I'm sorry, it was X. Toss-up question number 4 is for both teams. It's in energy and it's multiple choice. Scientists at the Department of Energy are using priority queues for task scheduling in the Frontier supercomputer. Which operation in a binary heap-based priority queue has a time complexity of big O of 1? W, insertion of an element. X, deletion of the maximum element. Y, fetching the maximum element. Z, deletion of any element.
A2.
Why?
Y is correct. Your bonus question is in energy, multiple choice. Scientists at Savannah River National Lab are using Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, or FTIR, to study minerals. Which of the following statements best describes the importance of the Fourier transform in FTIR spectroscopy? W, it is necessary to convert changes in detector signal over time into an analyzable spectrum of signal intensity as a function of wave number. X, it is used to isolate the infrared radiation from other forms of radiation. Y, it directly provides information about the chemical structure of the sample. Z, it increases the intensity of the IR signal and reduces the intensity of unwanted noise signals.
You sure?
That's how the Fourier transform,
that's
because
literally
it turns
how
into
the
an
Fourier
analyzable
transform-
spectrum. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Go.
W.
W is correct.
Nice.
Toss-up number 5 is in math, short answer. One square is randomly chosen on an 8x8 chessboard. What is the probability that the square shares a side with exactly 3 other neighboring squares?
A3.
1/16.
I'm sorry, that is not correct.
B, Captain.
3/8.
Is correct.
Nice.
Your bonus question in math will be visual.
Math short answer. The left of the image shows a starting board for solitaire mahjong, which has 144 tiles in 36 sets of 4 that are stacked at random. The stacking procedure is begun on the bottom layer by stacking 10 tiles in 2 rows of 5 tiles, as shown at the right of the image. First, the top 5 tiles are drawn and set and have 5 different symbols. Next, tiles are drawn to fill the bottom row of 5 from left to right. Expressing your answer in scientific notation with one significant figure, What is the probability that the 5 symbols in the bottom row exactly match those in the top row, as shown at the right of the image?
I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're probably just gonna guess.
I love it. There's so much echo.
Yeah. Excuse me.
5 seconds.
4 times 10 to the negative 4.
That is not correct. The answer was 5 times 10 to the negative 9.
Okay, our next question is a toss-up in Earth and space, and it's multiple choice. Which of the following distinguishes a Seyfert galaxy from a quasar? W, a quasar typically does not have a clearly detectable host galaxy. X, a Seyfert galaxy has high radial luminosity. Y, interrupt.
A2.
W.
W is correct. Your bonus question in Earth and space will be visual.
Earth and space short answer. Using the wind rose plot in the image, identify all of the following 3 statements that are true. 1, wind most frequently blows from due north to due south. 2, easterly winds are much less frequent than westerly winds. 3, winds slower than 3.09 meters per second are most likely to be coming from due northeast.
South, so it's going due north to due south. Yes, true. East, it's where it comes from. No, just due north to due. Sorry. Easterly winds are coming from here. No, that's not.
What's 3?
It's less than 3.09
are mostly
coming
from the northeast.
Mostly from the northeast would be this side at less than 3.0. Wait, I don't think so.
5 seconds.
1 only.
That is not correct. It was 2 and 3.
Toss-up number 7, physics multiple choice. Which of the following best describes Liouville's theorem in statistical mechanics? W, phase space volume is conserved, interrupt.
A, Captain.
W.
Is correct. And your bonus question in physics is short answer. In Schwarzschild coordinates for a black hole of mass m, what is the coefficient of the dt squared term in the space-time metric at a point on the event horizon?
Oh, wait. So dt squared, so
In the event horizon, just think.
either 0 or infinite.
Just think.
What's more reasonable?
Logic is 0.
0?
That
Okay.
would be like acceleration.
You have some time.
It's not.
What's your gut say?
5 seconds.
0.
0 it is.
Nice.
Toss-up number 8, math short answer. For the function f of x equals the natural log of open parenthesis 2024 times x to the 2024th power, close parenthesis, what is f prime of 2024?
Time.
Sorry, time was called. The correct answer is 1. Toss-up question number 9, biology short answer. What transition metal and plant micronutrient is an essential part of the oxygen evolving complex?
A1.
Manganese.
Is correct. And your bonus question in biology is multiple choice. Maggie is generating long mRNA transcripts whose coding sequences only consist of one type of base after the start codon. She then non-specifically introduces mutations into the coding regions. On average, which of the types of strands will result in the shortest polypeptide products? W, polyadenine, X, polyuracil, Y, polyguanine, Z, polycytosine.
Because it's Yuga, UAG, and then UAA. So on average, the one that appears the most is adenine, so polyadenine.
Yeah, so W.
Oh, yeah, right. This is true. W.
W is correct. Toss-up question number 10 for both teams, energy multiple choice. Scientists at the National Renewable Energy Lab are using dimensionality reduction to regularize neural networks. Which of the following best describes how dimensionality reduction results in regularization? W, it reduces the computational power needed to train the network. X, interrupt.
B, Captain.
W.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for Team A, toss-up, energy, multiple choice. Scientists at the National Renewable Energy Lab are using dimensionality reduction to regularize neural networks. Which of the following best describes how dimensionality reduction results in regularization? W, it reduces the computational power needed to train the network. X, it can remove redundant information, leading to a more generalized model. Y, it can increase the precision of the network by reducing the amount of noise in the data. Z, it limits the number of parameters in the model.
A, Captain.
X.
No, I'm sorry, it was Z. Our next question is question 11, toss-up, Earth and space, multiple choice. Many planetary scientists think that Venus probably had an ocean early in its history, and the water was lost primarily from the photolysis of water to hydrogen and oxygen gas. Which of the following best describes the likely fate of these two gases? W, both escaped from the atmosphere. X, hydrogen escaped from the atmosphere, and oxygen reacted with interrupt.
A1.
Y.
Sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for Team B, toss-up, Earth and space, multiple choice. Many planetary scientists think that Venus probably had an ocean early in its history, and the water was lost primarily from the photolysis of water to hydrogen and oxygen gas. Which of the following describes the likely fate of these two gases? W, both escaped from the atmosphere. X, hydrogen escaped from the atmosphere, and oxygen reacted with regolith. Y, hydrogen reacted with regolith, and oxygen escaped the atmosphere. Z, both reacted with regolith.
B2.
X.
X is correct. And your bonus question will be an Earth and
Top.
space short answer. In the C&O cycle, how many positrons are emitted during the creation of one atom of helium-4?
One atom of helium-4, how many positrons?
Let's think. I mean, we can think about it more.
5 seconds.
2.
2 is correct.
Nice.
And that is the end of the first half. Score is 54 to 34. We'll take a 1-minute break.
It's like double.
Should get them to stay on stage so we can start. Hey, Dean, can you get them to go back up on stage? What? Can you get them to go back up on stage? Because we're going to start with... Oh. Thanks, Dean. All right. Thank you all very much. Please take your seats so you can resume the second half of the competition. All right. We've gone through 11 questions in the first half, so we have 14 remaining. Do we have any substitutions at the half for either team? Could you please buzz in and introduce yourself to us?
B1.
Hi, my name is Phoebe. I am a junior, and my favorite scientist? My favorite scientist is Sophie Germain.
Thank you. All right, so the score is as shown there. Lexington High School, are you ready to resume?
Yes.
North Hollywood?
Yes.
All right, best of luck to both teams. We're going to pick up then with question number 12. It's in chemistry, toss-up, multiple choice. In infrared spectroscopy, the strength of an absorption band depends most strongly on what? W, the temperature of the sample. X, the change in dipole moment during the vibration. Y, interrupt.
B3.
X.
X it is.
Nice.
Your bonus question in chemistry will be visual.
Chemistry multiple choice. Depicted in the image is a fluorescent molecule. Which of the following best explains why the red, black, and blue parts of the molecule are not conjugated? W. The molecule contains sp3 hybridized carbons that interrupt conjugation. X. These three regions are in different planes due to steric hindrance. Y. The presence of quaternary nitrogen atom prevents molecule-wide conjugation. Z. There are no p orbitals associated with the atoms at the junction points between these three regions.
Okay.
we're thinking 5 seconds more.
Okay, right now.
3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
X.
That is correct.
Nice.
Toss up question number 13, math multiple choice. Extending the complex numbers into the quaternions causes the loss of which of the following interrupt?
A, Captain.
Commutative.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. I'll repeat for Team B, toss up math multiple choice. Extending the complex numbers into the quaternions causes the loss of which of the following familiar properties of multiplication? W, commutativity. X, associativity. Y, distributivity over addition. Z, inverses for non-zero elements.
B1.
W.
W is correct. Your bonus in math is short answer. What is the imaginary part of the 9th power of the complex number root 3 minus I?
Divided by 2.
And imaginary.
Yes.
To the 9?
5 seconds.
512.
That is correct.
Nice.
The next question is a toss-up in Earth and space, and it is multiple choice. Catherine the geologist is studying a metamorphic assemblage that appears to have minerals, including lawsonite and glaucophane, indicative of a mafic parent material. Which of the following is the most likely environment in which this outcrop formed? W, surrounding a batholith. X, at a continental interrupt.
B2.
X.
Is not correct. I'll repeat for Team A, toss-up Earth and space, multiple choice. Catherine the geologist is studying a metamorphic assemblage that appears to have minerals, including lawsonite and glaucophane, indicative of a mafic parent material. Which of the following is the most likely environment in which this outcrop formed? W, surrounding a batholith. X, at a continental convergent plate boundary. Y, at an accretionary wedge. Z, at the bottom of a meteorite crater.
A3.
Y.
Y is correct. Your bonus question, Earth and space, will be visual.
Earth is space short answer. Answer the following 2 questions about the simulation of a neutron star merger. 1. If the remnant object is another neutron star, then its mass must be below what upper bound? 2. A neutron star merger in 2017 was detected both in gravitational waves and electromagnetic radiation. What is the general term for the coordinated observation of different kinds of astronomical signals?
Multi-messenger. Okay, yeah, I don't know what it is. 1 is TOV limit, and 2 is multi-messenger astronomy.
That is correct.
Toss up question number 15 for both teams is in physics, short answer. Identify all of the following 4 thermodynamic potentials for which the differential of entropy appears in the expression for the differential of the potential. 1, internal energy. 2, Gibbs free energy. 3, Helmholtz free energy. 4, enthalpy.
B, Captain.
2 and 3.
I'm sorry, that is not correct.
A, Captain.
1 and 4.
1 and 4 it is. And your physics bonus question will be visual.
Physics short answer. Answer the following 3 questions regarding this image. 1. What dimensionless quantity in fluid mechanics is increasing from top to bottom in the images on the left? 2. The top image on the left depicts Stokes' flow, which induces a drag force proportional to velocity raised to what power? 3. The bottom image on the left depicts a particular kind of turbulent flow, which can be observed in weather systems as in the bottom right image. What is the term for this kind of flow?
3 is von Karman, right? I have no idea. No, 2. Stokes.
Yeah. Stokes must.
Go with your gut. What's your gut say? Okay. 1 is Reynolds number, 2 is 2, and 3 is von Karman.
That is not correct. 1 was the Reynolds number, 2 was 1, and 3 was the Karman vortex.
Toss up question number 16, energy multiple choice. Scientists at SLAC are performing Monte Carlo simulations on graphics processing units, or GPUs. Which of the following best explains why GPUs speed up these simulations? W, they have much higher clock speeds per core than CPUs. X, they can parallelize on an interrupt.
A, Captain.
X.
Is correct. And your bonus question in energy will be visual.
Energy short answer. Scientists at Fermilab SLAC, Brookhaven National Lab, and the Thomas Jefferson National Accelerator Facility all use superconducting radio frequency cavities in their particle accelerators. Shown here is a cavity at Fermilab made from niobium. Answer the following two questions about this cavity. 1, the cavity is cooled to superconducting temperatures using liquid helium. To the nearest Kelvin, at what temperature does helium condense into a liquid? 2, the cavity stores energy in the form of a magnetic field. The energy density of a magnetic field in vacuum is given by 1/2 times the squared magnitude of the magnetic field strength divided by what constant?
Permeability. Yeah, and then the first one is, what is it, 4 Kelvin, 3 Kelvin?
I have no idea. I think 4 Kelvin. Okay, go with your gut.
Yeah, so 4 Kelvin permeability free space. Or
Permeability.
permeability.
Okay. 1 is 4 Kelvin, and 2 is permeability of free space.
That is correct.
Toss up question number 17, chemistry multiple choice. Which of the following best explains why, according to molecular orbital theory, nitriles are readily hydrolyzed in acidic conditions but not at neutral pH? W, protonation of the nitrile under acidic conditions lowers the energy of the carbon-nitrogen pi star orbital. X, the presence of acid increases the nucleophilicity of the nitrile. Y, acidic conditions change the hybridization of the nitrile's carbon from sp to sp2. Z, neutral pH conditions cause the nitrile to be more sterically hindered.
A3.
W.
Is correct. Your bonus in chemistry is short answer. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true of the trimethylcarbenium cation compared to tert butyl bromide. 1, the hydrogen atoms are more acidic. 2, the C-C bonds are weaker. 3, the CH sigma bond molecular orbitals are lower in energy.
One is hydrogen more acidic, 2 CC.
Do you have any idea what? Wait, one was anion, right? H is more acidic. What? Which H? Okay, so there's more negative charge. So it's okay. 1. I don't think it's 1. CC weak.
5 seconds.
Say something. 2 and 3.
No, I'm sorry, it was 1 and 3. Toss up question number 18, biology short answer. Warfarin is a medication for preventing blood clots that acts by inhibiting the activation of what vitamin?
A1.
B7.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
B2.
Vitamin K.
Is correct. And your bonus question in biology will be visual.
Biology short answer. Answer the following 2 questions about this electron micrograph. 1, the structure in inset A is composed of 6 of what protein? 2, what is the name of the structure labeled B?
Oh, is this kidney? Is that like aquaporin thing? Porin. And then 2 is collecting duct. Just go.
Porin and collecting duct.
Yeah.
1 is porin, 2 is collecting duct.
That is not correct. 1 is connexins and 2 is desmosome.
Toss up number 19, chemistry short answer. In quantum chemistry, one can use the Langsos method to iteratively calculate approximations to the molecular orbitals. The Langsos method is computing what vectors associated to a finite dimensional truncation of the Hamiltonian operator.
A, Captain.
State vector.
Not correct.
B, Captain.
Eigenvector.
That is correct.
Nice.
And your chemistry bonus question is short answer. Identify all of the following 3 molecules that have C6 symmetry. 1, benzene. 2, chair cyclohexane. 3, Buckminster fullerene.
Buckminster fullerene is soccer ball. Are you sure it's a soccer ball?
1 and 3.
Sorry, it was 1 only. Toss up question number 20 is in math, short answer. What is 73 times 83?
B1.
569.
I'm sorry, that is not correct.
A3.
6,059.
Is correct. And your bonus question in math will be visual.
Math short answer. The image shown shows triangles JPQ and JPK in spherical geometry, with some angle measures marked. If triangle JPQ has twice the area of triangle JPK, what is the degree measure of angle KJP?
Let's
100, yeah.
So that has 200 JPQ is 100 plus 90, 190, so 10. And that's twice, so angle JPK adds up to 185.
185,
So 95 minus 48.
47. Yeah, 47.
I got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
47.
That is correct.
Toss at number 21, Earth and space, multiple choice. Which of the following statements about sunspots is true? W, total sunspot area typically reaches a similar maximum during each solar cycle. X, sunspots in a given hemisphere switch polarity in successive 11-year solar interrupt.
A3.
X.
X it is. Your bonus in Earth and space is short answer. To one significant figure, estimate the redshift of a distant elliptical galaxy with a recessional velocity of 240,000 kilometers per second.
I forgot to do this.
So 3.
Okay.
5 seconds.
3.
No, I'm sorry, the correct answer was 2, but that is the end of the match, and we now have our 2024 high school champions, Lexington High School. Congratulations, Lexington. Let's all give a hand for runners-up, North Hollywood High School. Congratulations, both teams.